And representing Russia, YAKIMENKO.
They're already out. That's been a good year for Vincent ANSTETT. He won his first World Cup, believe it or not. I was surprised when I read that statistic. It was his very first win. He's been around for a while, but this has been his best season for a long, long time. And I'm looking forward to seeing how he deals with YAKIMENKO, because YAKIMENKO is, well, he's just something very, very special.
He didn't have an easy time with Sandro Bazadze in the quarterfinal.
The Russian has the best defence in the middle of the piste. We start with a counter block. So sharp with his hand. His parries and counter attacks on the on-guard line are something to behold. This time ANSTETT lands his attack. Flying attack from YAKIMENKO, so he's showing a bit of variety straight away. Stepped away from ANSTETT's initial approach and then carefully built an attack using the full length of the piste. Again, on that on-guard line, it's a dangerous game to go looking for YAKIMENKO. He's standing there, he's able to defend, he's so quick, his reactions are so sharp. It looked to me like ANSTETT just slightly pulled out of that attack at the end. So nervous was he of YAKIMENKO's ability to defend it. He didn't actually commit to it. Steps backwards, draws the attack from the Russian, is able to put in a brilliant parry riposte there. Slow motion replay does really bring this weapon to life.
Video review called. Fikrat Valiev, our referee for this match.
Nice parry riposte, and YAKIMENKO looking to break ANSTETT's confidence.
I just noticed something there, that the referee was adjusting his microphone. It's worked there, but on the last call, it cut out. And I think that may be what affected the end of the second women's épée semifinal.
Right, that's good from ANSTETT, because whilst, as said, YAKIMENKO looking to break the confidence of ANSTETT's attack, ANSTETT needs to mix things up and change the rhythm and the speed of his attacks, and basically put YAKIMENKO off his game plan. That's a great parry from YAKIMENKO, and he waits for ANSTETT to come back in before landing the riposte. This is an absolute corker of a match at the moment. The tactics for both fencers working very, very well. Scores staying level. It's going to be a cracking finish. just so fast. You can see the change in speed from YAKIMENKO. Well, that time, a little step in, a little exploratory step to see what ANSTETT was doing. ANSTETT stopped on his line, so YAKIMENKO lands his attack and takes us to the break.
Well, 1 minute to think about it. But YAKIMENKO has got the talent, he's got the experience. ANSTETT has the talent, probably not as much experience, but he's got the enthusiasm. So which is it gonna be?
Well, they're both definitely up for it. Alexei YAKIMENKO is gonna change how deep he goes into the middle. I think sometimes he'll go for a long attack, and then other times he'll step in, stop, and draw ANSTETT out and try and use his reaction time. And so it'll make it more difficult for the Frenchman to read the distance. I'm talking about going deep. It's the size of the step. Sometimes he'll take a big step in or two little steps in. Sometimes he'll take one very small step in, changing the distance that ANSTETT can attack from. So ANSTETT has to be very sharp here.
Lovely attack from ANSTETT.
Changed the rhythm of that. That's what made the attack so deadly. And this time he just goes straight for it. This is great stuff from Vincent ANSTETT. He is the one that's changing what he's doing. He's the one that's putting some variety into his distance and the speed of his attacks. He's won the early battle of the second period. Well, for once, that defensive action in the middle failed for YAKIMENKO. You'll excuse him that. Well, the Frenchman needs to be proactive about what he's doing and how often he's changing what he's doing. He cannot rest on his laurels for 1 second in this fight, and he's doing it very well at the moment. You watch what he's doing.
He's been consistent today in the way that he's managed his tight matches, which have been all of them.
You watch what he's doing at the beginning when the referee says plays. It's a different thing each time. Now, conversely, it's YAKIMENKO who's having to force the fight a little bit. He's not holding it in the area of the piece that he would like to normally. Oh, brilliant from ANSTETT. Brilliant stuff. Quick, sharp step in. Makes YAKIMENKO think he's attacking, then stops on a dime, reverses and puts in a beautiful counter.
Yep, no separation there.
YAKIMENKO's got to go for this. I think he's got to just attack a lot more in the middle. There's a delay for me for YAKIMENKO. No call from the French contingent.
I'll tell you what. If Alexei YAKIMENKO doesn't hit the start button here, this could end badly for him. Still his attack there.
It's YAKIMENKO that's having to now be a bit more proactive in his variety. He's the one that needs to change things about. ANSTETT has done the hard work, got into the lead. Needs to maintain this ability to change his tactics. So quick a fast step in and then finishes with an attack from ANSTETT. What do we see next? It's just 2 quick steps. He looks for what YAKIMENKO's doing. YAKIMENKO doesn't start his attack, so Vincent ANSTETT lands his. That was a great hit, but YAKIMENKO has appealed it. Yeah, what's so unusual about this is that YAKIMENKO has sort of lost the control of the middle of the piece, which is where he is normally so dominant. Clever fencing from Vincent ANSTETT. Really, really clever stuff. Stepped in, said, come and get me. I'm standing and I'm waiting. Produces a beautiful parry riposte. 1 away from making the gold medal match. Attack for the Russian.
Yep, still his, yep.
Will ANSTETT look for an attack to parry an attack on preparation? So draw out, a bit of second intention, step in, draw YAKIMENKO's attack and then pick it up again. A bit of a carbon copy of his 14th hit. Let's see. Well, he tries to go for an attack this time. YAKIMENKO ready for it, blocks it out. We've got another absolute corker on our hands, a corking finish as we had in the first semi-final. Oh, lovely. YAKIMENKO
that
went
was just perfect. Sorry.
YAKIMENKO went looking for a parry riposte there. He was brave, but ANSTETT was ready and went round it. And quite frankly, I think he deserved that with the tactical